This is SBS World News with Ricardo Gonçalves.
Good evening. An Adelaide Archbishop has become the highest-ranked Catholic official in the world to be convicted of concealing historical child sexual abuse. Philip Wilson was today found guilty for failing to report allegations against another priest in the 1970s.
Archbishop, how are you feeling?
Emerging from Newcastle's Magistrates Court, Archbishop Philip Wilson kept his head down. No response to the questions which came at rapid fire following the landmark decision against him.
Do you still deny the allegation?
Have you got any comment to make, Archbishop?
One of Australia's most senior Catholics now facing up to 2 years in jail for his role in covering up the abuse of altar boys in the New South Wales Hunter region in the mid-70s. The court finding Mr Wilson was told about the abuse at the hands of Father Jim Fletcher and did nothing. Magistrate Robert Stone slamming his evidence as contrived, saying the 67-year-old's emotions were not genuine. Vindication for Peter Cray, the victim who first told Wilson about the abuse. He broke down in court when the verdict was delivered.
It's a decision that will hopefully unravel the hypocrisy, the deceit and the abuse of power and trust that the Church has displayed.
Other victims waived their right for anonymity as they too hailed the decision.
He deserves to go to jail. Okay, he's made my life hell for 41 years standing here today.
I just want to say what an enormous relief it is that the people who let this happen are finally being brought to account.
In a statement, the Archbishop kept his response brief. I am obviously disappointed at the decision published today. I will now have to consider the reasons and consult closely with my lawyers to determine the next steps.
What's your reaction, Archbishop?
Despite Wilson's guilty verdict, Australia's senior Catholic body has failed to condemn him. Archbishop Wilson maintained his innocence throughout this long judicial process. It is not yet clear if he will appeal the verdict. The safety of children and vulnerable adults is paramount for the Church and its ministries.
Look, I think the repercussions of this around the world are enormous.
Prosecutors say they will seek Philip Wilson's imprisonment when he is sentenced next month. Omar Dabaj, SBS World News.